Alrighty, okay. Hey guys, welcome back to this channel. In this video, we're going to talk about an example based on deferred repayment,
for the mortgage.
Is with ANZ, with COVID-19 package that we have here in Australia.
Yeah. So there are two options that we were given. One is defer for 6 months, and the other one to extend your loan to, I think, to freeze it 6 months and then extend your loan for another 6 months. We chose the first option because we were asking the lady which option we eventually pay less interest. She said the first option because you actually pay it off 6 months less. So you pretty much paying 6 months less interest. So okay, it makes sense. So I'm not going to do the calculation because it's not what I like.
Yeah.
So based on example, $500,000 loan, and if you start with 3% and with a long term of 30 years, your initial P&I, if you're paying principal and interest together, it will be approximately $2,100 per month before taking this 6 months deferral.
Yeah.
So if you take use the option, and interest will be capitalized, I think daily or monthly, depends on the bank, but I think majority of them they do daily. I just use monthly because it's easier for me to do the calculation. So after 6 months, you stop paying everything for 6 months. 6 months later, you will have additional interest for $7,547 approximately.
So that is, so your $500,000 mortgage now become $507,547.
Yeah.
So that's what it looked like.
Yeah. And then still, let's say 6 months later, your interest still remain at 3%, but now your long term will be 29 and a half year.
So your loan, your loan period is shortened. Your
loan is getting bigger.
Loan is getting bigger.
So your repayment will go up to 2140, 3,140 P&I per month.
With an average of about like $30-40 extra payment per month. But if you calculate that based on, let's say, 30 years, you're looking at about 45-50K on top of your repayment.
Yes. $45,000 in 30 years.
In 30 years. In the conditions, that interest rate is the same.
So you taking this $7,000 loan in 6 months, and then it stretch out to $45,000 in 30 years. Is it a good deal? No.
Like I said in a previous video, this is a get out of jail card. This is just.
Is there any get out of jail card?
Well, apparently the bank doesn't do the get out of jail card. Very rarely they'll help out. Especially these days where everyone losing their jobs, can't make the repayments. These are the options. So yes, there will be additional $7,000 interest
in 6 months
added towards your
loan.
loan.
That's a lot.
At the end, they're actually, because they're getting interest on top of interest, it'll be roughly about $45,000-50,000.
Who's winning?
Banks always win. So our plan, on the other hand, will be making repayment of the interest, the 6 months, as soon as everything back to normal. I don't know how long that would be. I'm hoping not very long. We'll be paying whatever interest occurred in that 6 months.
Yeah, pay them back. We're just buying time, using this money to buy time.
Correct. So if you can afford it, if you have something on the side, by all means do that. Just waiting until the day that shops open again. We're able to go to a cafe. We're able to buy Starbucks or any coffees. We're able to get groceries normally instead of this 1-2 meters distancing. We're able to go out without wearing mask.
Yeah, earlier we're in the supermarket, they have this big cross on the road. So telling you when you line up, make sure you have distance. Like
that. About 2 meters.
Yeah.
So.
But no one follows it. Yeah.
It's hard to follow.
The time when I went, it was like 10 o'clock. Not that many people, but I saw people going with a checkout counter, and they did not step at the cross. They're still very close to talking with each other.
Yeah, it is a bit hard for people to follow because it's not normal. Like we don't do this.
It takes a long time to change your habit.
Yeah, and I'm sure after a while people get used to it and whatnot. At the current stage, we're supposed to not be together.
Anyway.
Yeah. At the current stage in Australia, we roughly have about 2,000 confirmed coronaviruses.
I think so.
Cases, and on top of that, so far it's 8 deaths. Yesterday was the 8th.
Yes.
Yeah. So as a whole, our confirmed cases keep on going higher and higher, and I'm sure every day, government is bound to make more announcement.
Because what happened to us is they double it every 3 days, so they just try to stretch it out. Double is okay, but not in 3 days. In 10 days, I think it's okay. Hopefully, there's no more new cases soon.
So please, for the people out there that is going out and about, these things can kill us.
Yep.
Okay. It costs for the people that is going out and about. We're gonna pay this somehow.
Yes, everyone is paying for it. Everyone, I'm saying, I think everyone needs to sacrifice something.
Correct. The quicker we do this lockdown,
yes,
I'm hoping that the quicker they can contain this, and the quicker we can actually go back to our own lives. No one's immune to this. No countries out there is immune to it. Everyone, please do their bits. Whether if you can stay at home.
Yeah, stay at home. No more gathering.
Yeah,
no home party. Sometimes I still hear people partying at home. Yes.
Yeah. It might be fun. It might be funny when you look at it like that. But the economical fact of it, like
and there are people suffering. It's mentally, physically, financially.
We're on the financially side of it.
Mentally too.
Mentally for me, yeah, because without, obviously, it will affect a lot of people's life.
Yes.
And affecting us now. So I'm hoping for the future generation out there, when there is an announcement from the government. I don't usually watch news.
I've never seen you turn on the TV, watch the news in the morning.
I don't like media. I don't usually.
I
usually don't. I try to get just brush it off. But because now it's affecting the whole entire country, I kind of need to.
Not only country, whole world.
The whole world.
Yeah.
So please do whatever do your bit to help out. If they say to stay at home.
Yes, if you have to self-isolate, please do stay at home.
Yeah. Especially that. Now Australia is banning on international flights. Olympics being cancelled for at least
postponed
for another year. So apparently in the past 120 years it had never been done. So it's kind of scary.
Well, it's kind of experience for our generation. We're at this age. Back in 10, how many years ago was GFC? 13 years ago, 2007 was it? 13 years ago, we're still
We're too young. This is, I guess, for the younger generation, without still going out partying and whatnot. The impact of those is sort of it costing us now. Yeah.
I'm sure there's another pandemic coming in the future. Will be bigger.
Yeah.
But just
I'm sure.
prepare.
Just prepare that. Please do your bit. Now. Yesterday we would drive around Sydney as I need to do that as part of my work, and I'm amazed with all the. It's kind of sad looking at the lining up on the Centrelink, which is the government subsidy. That people lining up long queues.
Because they feel hopeless. They don't know. So many people, it's the first time maybe opening a MyGov or Centrelink account. Never ask for help, but this time this time is just too much.
Yeah.
Not everyone can handle it. Even the toughest person, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Normally can do it, but not that it's out of the control. Last night we were just talking about jobs. Yes, there are a lot of jobs, but used to be maybe 500 people apply for one.
That's right.
Now 50,000 people apply for one. Yes, a lot of jobs, but a lot of people looking for jobs to survive.
Yeah. One of our friends works in an insurance company. Apparently there was an opening for like a call center position to relieve all the claim regarding this COVID-19. She only posted that within like less than 24 hours, and when I clicked on it, position is filled.
Yeah.
So
Competition, right?
yeah, so
Everyone is in the same boat. Let's help each other, right?
yeah. And you don't have to look far. I mean, yes, it is. It started up in Wuhan in China, and if you just follow what happening in Italy, if we can sort of do our bit, whether it's staying at home, non-essential gathering and all that, it might help. But the quicker we do this, the quicker we can get on with our lives.
Yes.
And that's about it.
That's about it.
So yeah, keep you guys posted. I'll see you guys in the next video.
See ya.
Peace.
Keep safe.